Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Corey Ethelbert Lynch, he has been sentenced to 9 years total, but it's going to run concurrently. There were 3 different offenses. He got 3 years, but since it's going to run concurrently, you can bring it down to 3 years. And since he has been at the hotel in St. Philip, he spent some time there. In fact, Corey is a recidivist. Corey has previous convictions. I saw where he had previous convictions. I can't remember how many, maybe 6 or 7. But he has been jailed for having fake ID cards. Now, these cards had names of real people, but the people who were contacted said they never lost their ID cards. They never, it was always with them. So he had counterfeit cards, but of real people. He said that he borrowed someone's car and the ID cards were in that car that he borrowed. And when he saw the police and ran, the only reason he ran was because he had some, marijuana on him, and whatever other reason that he had to run from the police. But the court is insisting that there was sophistication with regards to the ID cards that were found on him, whether he created them or not. He had them on him, and the court is saying that there was sophistication and the ID cards were meant to be used to commit crimes. Okay, see, oh yeah, here it is. The reason he ran was because he said he had no driver's license at the time, and he had marijuana in the car. That's why he ran. But when he was stopped, when he was apprehended, this is when they found the 3 ID cards: Paul Kevin Wright, Aveston DeCourcy Downs, and Dale Anderson Bourne, which, like I said, are real names in Barbados. But he is a recidivist. He was sent off to Hotel St. Philip Dodds, and since he has spent some time on remand, he has maybe 2 years plus, 2 years, 3 months remaining. 2 years, 2 months here. Here we go. I don't know if you can see it. Let me come down so I can show you where I'm pointing at. Okay, there it is. So yeah, the sentences were run concurrently here, and he has, what will remain is 2 years, 2 months for each offense, but it's going to run concurrently. Okay, so although it's 9 years total, the way you do things there, it makes it much easier for people to be behind bars, and then you see them on the street, months later. That's how it works. And like I said before, the people say they never lost their cards, but he had cards with their ID information on there. So yeah, like I also said, he has been, they claim that he's at high risk for reoffending. That's what the prosecutor has claimed, that he had eight previous convictions. And let me see if I can move over here without messing up this thing that I have here. Okay, here it is. I'm going to point to you. I'm going to point 8. See right here? He had 8 previous convictions. Let me go over a little bit more. Okay, that's good. And was at risk. He was the risk of reoffending had been determined as high. Okay, so yeah, his defense attorney was Lynette Eastman, and she asked the court to consider the fact that he never used the ID cards. Luckily he was caught, and there was no evidence that he was responsible for manufacturing the cards. See here, that's what she's saying. There was no evidence as to that, and it was not a violent crime. which placed society at risk. Although the complainants might have suffered some form of emotional distress, they did not lose any money or property. That's what Lynette Eastman was saying. And the attorney further suggested that since her client had a supportive family, he could be sentenced to 6 months imprisonment and be allowed to take part in any available rehabilitative programs. Now, I think Lynette knows that this does not exist. Okay, it does not exist. Okay, so but 2 years, 2 months, that's going to go by fairly quickly, and he'll be back out, and we'll see. We can wait and see if he'll reoffend. They think he high, not just medium, low, whatever. They say he has been deemed high for reoffending. So we shall see how Corey Lynch handles himself when he's out of prison. We shall see. We keep an eye on him and his name when it comes up, and we'll see how he handles himself when he's out of prison in about 2 years. Okay, so that's it on the ID card fraudster. That's how they have it named. He's he didn't use the card, but he was sentenced. I thought, when I read through this, it seems as though they actually threw the book at him. That it seems as though they were hard on him, maybe because he had previous convictions. That was the template they used. But just looking at it, and him having the cards that were really not used in any sort of crime, and him going off for 3 years for each card, it seems pretty high. It seems as though yeah, he was railroaded. That's how it seems as though, yeah, he didn't get a fair shake in this one. But maybe this particular time at the hotel in St. Philip, it could open up a door in his brain and say, he could say to himself, Corey, this is the last time. Maybe. But yeah, it seems harsh what has happened to Corey Lynch. But maybe it could be a window of opportunity for him to change his life around, turn it around. Okay, this is Sherry Veronica. Let me show you him again. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.